if there's one signal, if there's one chart, if there's something you need to be looking at today, it is Tesla. It is the Tesla chart. And so I'm going to show you why I'm so excited about this. I'm going to show you an indicator we're using to trade this and much more. So let's go ahead, strap in, let's get started. First thing is, obviously, this is Tesla, and we all know what Tesla is. We all know what it's about. We've all heard the stories. There's been negative news. There's been positive news. There's been people throwing stuff at Tesla cars. There's been keying them. All this crazy stuff happening, right? And so in all of that, Tesla has just been going sideways and it's really just starting to tighten up. Now we see a very, very interesting level that it has been bouncing off of. So here's one, here's two. This is the third one right here. And this third one, we got a little blue arrow. And what this blue arrow represents is that it broke out, or it actually broke out of the level. It didn't explode past it though. But there is a line right here, and let me actually zoom up on this. And so it hasn't quite exploded past it just yet, but I'm waiting for it to happen. I think it can. It's already up 7%, 7.5% today. There was earnings, and so this could maybe continue to go sideways here, especially today, maybe even tomorrow. But I eventually think that if we can break, so two things need to happen. And so number one is it needs to obviously break this level. And so it needs to break this nice little downsloping trend line right here. So that's number one. Number two is the candle needs to close above this level. So we need to see a candle. We need to see either today or tomorrow a candle that closes above. That's going to be a sign that, bulls are ready. Bulls are ready for this breakout. And we can continue to see upside movement from there. I definitely think a level to watch, especially for maybe some sideways move, will be up here at 292. But I think Tesla is ready to explode. I think it's ready to go. I think that if this number one, it bounced, or it's currently bouncing right now. But I think, again, with our signal, with this OCP signal, with this indicator, and with the ability for, it's just been going sideways for so long, for so many days, I think it's ready to break out. There's been good news in this that's been coming out, and people are starting to get a little more excited again about the stock market. So I think we could see potentially just an explosive move. One like this, and I'm going to show you actually a couple recent ones with Tesla. So this indicator is just ridiculously good on Tesla, and so you'll notice these two right here. So this followed our pattern, but price needed to come up here and break it. It did not. So that was not a trade. This is the same thing. It followed our pattern. Price needed to come up there and break it. It did not. So these were two trades that did not happen. We never got an arrow. They were off limits, no alerts, no anything like that. The last trade we got was right here back on the 21st of March, and check that out. We got the blue arrow, we broke the line, and it just exploded upwards. So really, really good. This thing rocks it on Tesla. Another one, here's two sell trades that triggered. If you want to continue to see some like how they work previously, here's a little red arrow. We broke this line right here. Boom. Here's another one. Red arrow, broke that line right there. And it did start to go, but there wasn't quite enough sellers jumping in. And but that still was a nice little breakout right there. But yeah, so I mean, it's been doing really well. It's been doing absolutely really well. And I think with what we just saw and the recent signal, I think that Tesla could just absolutely explode right here. I'm not guaranteeing it. I'm not saying 100% it's going to go up, because there could be some kind of whatever. Trump could come out and say something. Someone will get mad. Someone will get upset. Tariffs, this or that, and then we could just start to see another sell-off. But I don't think it's going to happen. I think we're going to finally see the stocks, people kind of, have get a sigh of relief and start to see some of these really good stocks like Tesla, like Apple, like Nvidia, like Microsoft, everything start to go up. So again, I'm not saying buy here, but I am saying that I'm pretty excited. I'm watching this. I want to see this break above. I think even if it can close above 260, that could be a really, really good sign. I would like it to maybe break up a little bit more, maybe somewhere at like 265 or something like that. And that way we can continue to see some momentum built and we can continue to see it go up. If you're not interested in getting shares, if this is a little too expensive for you, say 254, I mean, you could do fractional, but you can grab TSLL as well. I've been saying this to a lot of folks as well. We actually grabbed some down here. But you can, it's a lot cheaper. It's a little more risky, obviously, because let's actually pull that up. TSLL. And so I kind of had the same thought process with this as well. But yeah, I see it's at 838 right now, so pretty cheap. It was actually down here at 640 at one point, and so it moves very fast. It's 2x, so it actually moves twice as fast. And so the good days will be very good and the bad days will be very bad. So you just keep that in mind, but you can do either of those. So again, OCP with just another great potential target, another potential really good setup with this indicator. If you're interested in it, I'm going to link it in the description. You can grab it. Check it out. We've been having a lot of people, a lot of traders, just very interested in this and doing very well with it. And so I want you guys to check that out. We have a special little deal at this time of this video. I can't promise you if you're watching this in the future that it will be not as good of a deal as this right now, but I'm telling you, if you're watching this within a week or so, you're getting a really, really great deal on this. So go ahead and check that out. And let me know if you have any comments. Let me know if you have any questions. But I'll be watching this again. Tesla could pull back, and this could just be a whole lot of nothing. But at the last signal we saw right here, and honestly, look at this. It almost followed the same type of pattern where it broke out of a triangle and it closed. You see how it closed above that? This is what we want to see today. This is what we want to see today or tomorrow. We want to see a candle close above it. Once it does that, it just, explosion to the upside. So that's what we're waiting for. That's what we want to see. Don't know if it's going to happen or not. Obviously there's no promise. There's no guarantees of anything happening. But I really, really like the look of this. And so let's go ahead and we'll see if this will happen. All right, guys, that's it for me. And again, if you're interested in this indicator, make sure you grab it. Make sure you, if you're not subscribed to the channel, you subscribe. If you want to like it, I appreciate it. Go ahead and like the channel, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.